So it is Friday morning and we are getting packed up, getting ready to head over to the Buffalo Chip. Weather report says we've got like 2 days of solid rain ahead of us. We were gonna stay in this place called Camp Zero, and at Camp Zero, we had reserved these teepees, you know, like just imagine what an old teepee would look like. Well, they texted us this morning and they said they're leaking like crazy, and because of all the rain that's forecast for the next 2 days, they offered to move us into some large tents, and so they're gonna do that. But in the meantime, we gotta get ready to go. Everybody's packing up their filthy, disgusting, dirty bikes. Even Tony's bike is dirty. Yesterday, Tony's bike was super clean. Like, it was the only bike of all the bikes that was clean. I think he got up like in the middle of the night to come out and clean his bike, because I never saw him wipe it down. But it was clean yesterday. It's finally dirty. I mean, like, what's the point? We got 2 days of rain forecast. We're gonna be riding into a literal mud pit. Oh, look at my boy Brian here with his Ride with Two Indians shirt. These shop shirts are available on our website, ridewithtwoindians.com.
And they fit well.
And they fit well.
Fit and feel well.
But see, you're an amazing physical fitness.
Round as a shape.
So Dusty's getting his stuff together over there.
Sleeping bag.
Yep.
Chips and salsa.
All the requirements for a camping trip.
You know, this professional photographer sucks because he accentuates our beer bellies.
I have Photoshop, but it's not that good. Oh boy. All right, well, we got to get on the road here. We got to get out of here before the cleaners get here. But this has been an amazing house. It's on Shirt Tail Gulch up in Deadwood, but it's called Sturgis. I think it's a county area. It's not city property, but it's been amazing. We got to go, guys. A lot to do, a lot to tackle today, and we want to try to beat the rain. Tony is always on the phone with somebody in his family. Always. He gets a lot of good advice this way. Thanks, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
My mom.
After we left our place in Deadwood, we had a little bit of time to kill, so we went downtown to the Harley-Davidson setup in downtown Sturgis, and we test rode the new CVO. Now, somehow, all of that video is lost. I don't know what happened, but suffice it to say, there will not be a test ride video of the CVO, but I did have a lot to say about that. Afterwards, we headed over to the Chip. All right, I gotta go check into the Chip. All right, so Mr. Big Shot, special media pass content creator at the Buffalo Chip. You guys are hanging out in rarefied air, you know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a legend in his own mind.
Not a legend, no. As a matter of fact, I can't even believe they gave me this thing. Once we got through the check-in process, we headed over to our tent. Damn, look at all these people. Got all of our stuff loaded in, and to be honest, it is not easy to pack and unpack these bikes because they were pretty loaded down, but we were getting pretty good at it, you know, because we've stayed in like 4 different places over the last week. And after that, all I really needed to do was get my bike over to the folks over at Lloyd's garage to get the cams put in, so we headed over there. All right, well, I am back at Lloyd's garage and I'm dropping my bike off. I got a camera with me because I don't want to leave all this stuff back in the tent. And then I got this backpack that's got a ton of stuff in it. It's freaking heavy. It's got to be 15 pounds. But I should be good to go for the next day, I think. I'm trying to think where all my chargers are and everything else. I think all my batteries are ready to go. But anyway, let's go drop this thing off officially. So are you gonna put this inside, or are you gonna leave it out in the rain, or like what's the deal?
What? Your bike?
The bike, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
No, yeah, we'll have everything inside. Yeah.
All right. So right across from Lloyd's garage is a bunch of vendors and what's called the Big Engine Bar. And it really hadn't started raining yet when I dropped the bike off, but looked like it was kind of threatening. So we just decided to go hang out over at the bar, have a few drinks, and meet some people.
Flip it around. I want to talk to the camera.
You want to what?
I want to talk to the camera. Good afternoon, all you two Indians. This is Tony. You may recognize me from such movies as... Today we're bringing you girls from Mighty Knockout Barbecue Sauce. This is...
I'm Cece. Nice to meet
Cece. This is her first year at Sturgis. And this is...
Deja.
Deja. This is her 8th year coming into Sturgis.
So I'm going to try something here.
As you might have expected, the rain did start coming down and we caught a slight break in it, so we decided to head back to the tents and kind of get cleaned up before the music that night. Oh man. I thought for sure you were going down. Yes, I did ride backpack on Dusty's bike, but I had to get back to our tent. What can I say? By the way, it's worth pointing out that, you know, that's not a booger on my nose or a piece of toilet paper or something. I didn't even see it until I recorded all this video, but like there's like some weird thing going on with my mustache. That's it. Only every other memory. Okay, yeah, we had a good time. Got a little lit. And after the ride back to the tent, the guys said to me, hey, come on, Brian, man, you've been lugging those cameras around the whole time. Let's just go have some fun. Forget the cameras. So we locked up the cameras and basically went back to the chip. Had a great time at the concert. Couple more beers maybe, and that was it for the night. The next morning I had to get up super early and get over to Lloyd's because I wanted to shoot and film all the work they were doing on the cams, on the Challenger, and so I spent the entire day doing that. I don't know what the guys did all day, but I was literally making videos, working upstairs in their loft area. Thanks guys, I appreciate it, all you guys over at Lloyd's, especially Amanda. If you want to see how that video came out, there's a link to it right up here. Kind of the same thing for Saturday night. Didn't shoot any video. I'd been recording all day and I just wanted to cut loose and have a little bit of fun. And we did it up right because the following morning, Dusty and Brian had to leave. This is what morning at the campsite looks like. It's cold, it's wet. Working on my man Dusty, who's been our fearless leader and guide for the last 5 or 6 days. Gotta get on the road today because it's Sunday. He's got to get back home. It's been an awesome time. Except for the rain. The rain and the cold sucks. So it's before 6 a.m. and he's got to move. Brian's gonna split today too, I think. And at least it's not gonna rain today. We're gonna go riding.
This is pretty much the same condition it was in the bike show yesterday.
So yesterday, what were you doing? You were heading over to the bike show. Where was it?
Well, I was at Lloyd's garage,
Uh-huh.
and the Indian booth called and said they didn't have many bikes at the bike show. And so TC Champ jumped on Tim Sutherland's custom painted bike and said, "Hey, you want to go to Sturgis with me?" Sure. And I roll in there with him, and they're like, "Hey, you're here for the bike show?" "Yeah, I'll hang out." "All right, yeah, just pull in right over here." And there was a guy with a direction thing directing me over, and he parks me on an Indian mat, and a lady comes over with a registration sticker and a little "Do Not Touch" placard for the bike. And I was like, whoa, hold on. There's mud dripping from this thing. It ain't here for a bike show. "Oh, don't worry about it. You can stay." So I had mud dripping from the floorboards, and bike was covered in stuff. Looks like hell. And I was there next to these $60,000 custom painted bikes in a bike show.
It's too bad you didn't have all your shit with garbage bags on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rain gear, man. That's why there's a garbage bag.
Good stories. We got so many good stories from this trip.
This blast is a shame it rained.
Yeah.
Really, it's a shame it rained yesterday.
Brian, you didn't see this before, but Brian gets his bike detailed at the bikini wash. And literally, that's when the skies opened up. Like, it was right after that. And then it did stop raining for like 32 hours. And so the minute after he gets his bike washed,
And proceeded to continue to drop it. Oops.
he dropped it like 2 or 3 times because,
Whoa, it was only 2.
okay,
Gotta be spread
I said
back.
2 or 3.
It was bad, man.
So like Dusty said, riding around out here has been like riding on a river bottom. It's been pretty gooey and wet and nasty.
We left ZZ Top. I can't believe we got through it. we were leaving ZZ Top, and there's these concrete blocks, and we thought that meant so cars couldn't go through, as bikes only. No, it was meant so nobody goes through, and it was bad.
Danger, Will Robinson.
It was, yeah, it was really, really bad. I can't believe I kept the bike there. If you were riding on the back with me, it wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. I had to ride nut to butt, as they say,
Well, not really. The trunk's pushed back far enough.
with Dusty.
I didn't feel your nuts.
Well, that's because they're so small. But I had to ride on the back of his bike a couple times because my bike was over at Lloyd's getting the cams done. And I had no wheels. I had no transportation.
Came back from the bar last night. That's why when I had to ride back, nut the butt.
Oh, yeah.
I went way out. I was like, I'm not gonna let anybody see me get on.
Yeah, this thing was the taxi this year.
Yeah. These two were actually on the Pursuit last night.
Pursuit can handle a hell of a
Yeah,
payload.
yeah, except he started getting all kinds of warning lights.
Yeah, she's not in a good mood this morning.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
You rebooting the system? Or does it just keep doing that?
They just keep doing it. All right.
Good, Hoss.
Let me say.
All right, boys, y'all be safe going to Montana. Love you, Slick. Love you too, bro.
Enjoy.
Remy,
I'm gonna get a hug too.
you be careful. Take care of my boys.
Yeah, man. You be good out there.
All right.
Do not clean your bike under any circumstances.
Right on. Get up there. Let's get some wind in my hair for the first couple hours, right?
How'd you get it under your seat?
I don't know. I kept dropping it. I don't know. Yeah. The motorcycle was a little tipsy that day.
Blame it on a bike.
I think it was the bearings.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to go see Ricky when you get back.
He kept falling over. I need new tires. Y'all be good.
All right, guys. It's just us now.
Three amigos.
Yeah, right.
Might be time for a shower.
Yeah, I haven't had a shower since Friday morning.
Yeah.
All right, that's our goodbye wrap-up video from Sunday morning. 2 Indians out. So honestly, that is probably my favorite moment from the whole trip up until that point. And I think it's a fitting way to end this video and say goodbye to you. And oh, before we do that, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Ride with Two Indians, and check out my photography page, B Remington Photo Video, also on Facebook and Instagram. In our next video, we head west towards Buffalo, Wyoming, Cody, Wyoming. We ride Beartooth Chief Joseph Highway and even dip our toe into Yellowstone National Park on our way to Bozeman, Montana. And then from there, it's on up to Glacier National Park. Make sure you don't miss the rest of this video series, because it gets even better from here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Two Indians, I'm Brian, and I'm out. See ya. But today's gonna be an epic day. Oh my God, we are going up to Beartooth Highway, Chief Joseph Highway, and we're gonna ride all the way from our spot here, which is in Buffalo, Wyoming, up to Bozeman, Montana. So super excited about this. I cannot wait. I tell you, I see stuff like this and it brings a tear to my eye. It makes me feel so lucky to be alive and to see things like this.